Hello my lovelies, it's your girl Miss Pink Sexy 101 coming to you with another video. Now I previously filmed a brow tutorial video and it was great, but my lighting was atrocious. So now that I've got a little bit better lighting, I decided to redo another brow tutorial for you. So this is brow tutorial part 2. Okay, so we are going to start with my undone brow, and you're only going to need a few things. So first thing you're going to need is a spoolie, of course, and this is just an elf spoolie, $1. And you're going to go ahead and brush your eyebrows into their natural shape. And then you're going to take any eyebrow pencil. Now I prefer, this is just my preference, you guys don't have to do this, I prefer the MAC eyebrow pencil in spiked. It's like the darkest brown I think that they have. There might be one more dark brown, I'm not sure. Who cares? I like spiked. So I'm going to use it. So I like the spiked eyebrow pencil because number one, it's an automatic pencil, so I don't have to sharpen it. But if you do not have a spiked eyebrow pencil or a MAC eyebrow pencil or an automatic eyebrow pencil, and you just have your regular eyebrow pencil, go ahead and sharpen that. You want that point to be sharp because you want these lines to be sharp. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn the dial on my pencil. And the way I like to start my brows, okay, first actually let's just do a little bit of a brow shape. Let's do a little brow shape lesson. Now as you can see, my brows are short. They're very short. I really don't have any eyebrow ends. I never had eyebrow ends probably since I was little. I can't remember. So it's not from over plucking or anything like that. My eyebrows have always been short. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a pencil or one of your, eyeshadow brushes or something like that, and you line it up with your nose right at the nostril. And as you can see, your eyebrow should correspond and end at the corner of your eye. It should never go any further than your tear duct, ever. It is not sexy to have your eyebrow all the way over here meeting the other one, okay? So it should start at your tear duct and it should end diagonally with the corner of your eye. So you hold your pencil or your eyeshadow brush diagonally from your nostril, and the point where it ends is where your eyebrow should end. Okay? So where it should start, that's where it should end. Now I like to start my eyebrows very simply. 2 lines, one at the top and one at the bottom. And you line it up with the rest of your eyebrow. As you can see, I've already started an eyebrow. You can already see the shape of the eyebrow coming to effect. And you can see where my root of my eyebrow hairs are here. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a line right underneath. And you can see the eyebrow is already starting to take shape. So now I'm just going to go ahead and with light strokes, I'm going to fill in the space in between those 2 lines that I've drawn.
Gas, a blur when I pass, moving fast, buck 10 on the dash, speed in, no stop signs, I
So what you're gonna wanna do once you get to the end is continue right down. So now you don't wanna go up, you don't wanna go straight across because then you're gonna look like Spock. You also don't wanna go all the way down. So you're just gonna wanna go, I would say, towards that little thing in your ear. Okay, and just slow strokes, short strokes, slow strokes, good Lord. I don't know where my mind is. Short strokes. Until you get to that diagonal part of your eye. See, that's where your eyebrow ends. That's where my eyebrow is going to end. Perfect. Okay, so now you have your base down. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a powder to set that base, to set those eyebrows. I love the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit. I used to use both sides, the gel and the powder, but that was when I first started doing eyebrows, and I found for me that it was easier to get the shape that I wanted using the pencil. So I stopped using the gel part of the eyebrow kit and only used the powder part. This is what the kit looks like. You've got your gel on one side, you've got your powder on the other, milk chocolate brown. And you can go ahead and take your brush. Any eyeshadow brush will work. I like to take the little brush that came in the palette. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start from the front of your eyebrow, and you are going to go ahead and apply that powder all the way through to the end, and that is going to set the pencil that you just applied, and it's also going to give your eyebrow an almost airbrushed kind of look. Continue on through your brow with that powder, and then when you get to any part that's literally just pencil, because my ends are just pencil, you can go ahead and just tap the powder onto where you've applied that pencil, and that's going to help to set it. Alright, so you've got your powder applied. You're going to take your spoolie and you're going to brush that product all the way through your brow. Just once. If you brush it too many times, you're going to brush the powder out. Okay, so now you've powdered, you've drawn your eyebrow, you've powdered, and now you're going to shape your brow. What I concealer that was as close to my own shade as possible. And of course, my favorite concealer to use on myself is the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator, and this one is in level 12. Now in the beginning, I was using the lighter side right here, which is about 2 shades lighter than my complexion, and I was getting that crazy flashback. So now instead I use the darker side, which is a little bit closer to my complexion, and I don't get that flashback anymore. So you can take your smallest angle brush. This is just an e.l.f. Studio brush. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. There it is. This is an e.l.f. Studio brush, angle brush. I'm going to go ahead and dip that into my concealer. And I'm going to apply it to the bottom half first. And I'm not going to draw a line right under. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the front and I'm going to go downwards. advantage to using this concealer or using a concealer to perfect the shape of this eyebrow is that not only does it perfect the shape, but it also serves to hide any hairs that may have outgrown in between plucking or threading or whatever it is you do for your hair removal under your brows. It helps to hide it because it is concealer. So why not just use it for that? So I'm going to continue all the way to the end. And blending as I go along. Okay, so now my eyebrow is sculpted on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my finger and rub it in a little bit more.
Foot down on the gas, a blur when I pass, moving fast, buck 10 on the dash, speed, no stop signs, I heat.
As you can see right here, I have a little bit of powder that's gone up above where I really wanted my eyebrow to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the concealer to that.
Born with two speeds, fast and faster. Call me Mother Nature, I'm a natural disaster. Category 6 with the skills I smashed up. Master this rap shit past the basics. Ready to run this, lace up the A6. I'ma get what's mine, just time you faced it. Blackjack table, I'm the kings and the aces. Self-proclaimed best in the game. Go, go, gadget, I got the magic. Quick flick of the hand when I fool your optics. Be speeding, no stopping. This year, here's the topic. 88 goods and a money pal.
Now what I also like to do in the end is take my spoolie and brush the front of my eyebrow forward. That brushes some of the product forward as well. So you take your spoolie and you just brush forward and then lightly brush the hairs backwards. That helps to lighten up the front of your eyebrow. All right, there is your finished eyebrow, everyone. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and know that I love you guys. Happy New Year. Happy prosperous New Year. I hope all your dreams come true in 2014, and I will be seeing you again in another video. Pink loves you. Bye. God damn it, I just lost my train of thought. I can smell you. Okay. So what I decided to start using is my 3D, my Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator. Let's try that one more time. So what I decided to use... So what I decided to use... Why can't I remember what this is right now?
So look at it.
Oh my God. I know what the name is. I'm like, what is concealer? Ah. So what I decided to use was a